So hopefully Iron Boots will be the carry that we need. So let's go. End it off on Tingle Island. Might as well go to Windfall and light the lighthouse while I'm here. We still don't have bombs, but bombs low-key might not be required. If we're lucky. Then we don't need bombs. Actually, equip this way. You did in fact not change the blue on your boat like you said it was going to. It looks different on video for some reason. Might need to check your color settings on your video. Make sure they're all good. It looked fine to me though. With the video that you posted in the Discord. It did look fine to me. Yellow. Oh. YOLO. Nah, not really. I'm not gonna go do another one. Ooh, I hit the board. I hope I didn't knock back off the tower. Nope, I'll just land on the Ferris wheel instead. Creeb. Help my brother out. Oh yeah, I need power bracelets too. Because of Earth Temple. I can't. Well, I don't necessarily need power bracelets to go through the middle part of Earth Temple. I just need Earth God's Lyric. It looked more bright on video, but in game it's less bright. Then it's just a video thing. Although I don't think it looks that bright. I don't remember it looking bright. Nope, we're going to Wind Temple. Wind Temple is vanilla. Yeah, it's right up here. Let's go finish it. Let's not walk away. Because it might lead to Forbidden Woods, and Forbidden Woods might be the answer. It might be the answer that we're looking for. Yo, what's up, Fusion? How's it going, man? This last week needs to hurry up and blow by. Got done playing World with teammates. Ooh, do we scrim? Do we have a tournament match to do? So no Wind Gods. So we're in the same predicament as last time, where we can't get the big key chest. Yes to what? I said 2 options. We played in a house scrimmage. Oh, okay. Maybe Electrode is his favorite Pokemon. House scrimmage. I never heard of a house scrimmage before. Oh, I missed it. Alright. Let's get a little bit of these checks. Don't need that. I don't need to go that way either. I can just take the pot. In-house, as far as I know, is within the team. Oh, so like your whole team did a scrim. Okay. see, I see. Don't need that. 7v7, nice. I already got that chest. I forgot I glitched out for that one. Oh, I'm dumb. Actually, I can just do this, though. Hopefully I nail this pretty quickly. Too far away. Nice, first try. Let's do this. Oh yeah, doing that for some reason makes my car fall through the floor, I think. But this just makes it easier to get down here, that's all. Ow. Alright, unfortunately I gotta do this room the normal way. Only way you'll play World aside from Dojo streams, because World's been boring outside of that. That's exactly why I didn't play it all last stream. I genuinely cannot go back to Mario Kart World after Sonic Cross World. I genuinely just cannot. It's just... It's just like Mario Kart World that nowadays is just like it's just the same gameplay loop. It's just the same gameplay loop. Like what I mean by the same gameplay loop is just like, you know, it's just always there's always, oh yeah, look out for the shock or the random shock that happens at some point. Yeah, it feels like a set pattern, I guess that's a better way to put it. It feels like a set pattern. Crossworlds didn't feel like that. You're not expecting the same thing to happen every single time in Crossworld. Plus, yeah, no World DLC, plus announcing DLC that's not even out yet, plus announcing DLC for a game that just came out. Like my joke tweet that I made where I said Mario Kart World was just a launch cash grab is like, I mean, come on, man. You gotta look at, you kind of have to look at the facts. They kind of line up. Link with the Matrix snipe. This collects stuff too. I don't know why I expected different, but so what are your thoughts on the Direct? I think you missed my opinion on it last time. Oh, it was bad. It was bad. Like, at the very least, at the very least, we should have got World, like, the DLC teaser or, like, info. Something to save the game, you know? Now, when I say save the game, it's not gonna die. Like, I'm not saying that. It's not gonna die all because Crossroads is coming out, but, like... But, like, it's gonna have hefty competition because of how Crossroads is presented, and then Mario Kart is just like, well, we're playing the same thing for... Oh my god. We're playing the same game that we've been playing for... It came out in June, what, 3 months? July, April, yeah. I said April? I meant August. I thought of the wrong... I thought of the wrong A month. July, August, September. Yeah, we've been playing the same game for like 3 months now. Like, we at least should have got at least some like DLC info, you know, something to look forward to. And like Autumn said a good thing when I talked to her about the direct. It's like they don't do freaking they don't do, you know, they don't show off things to look forward to anymore. They always want to like shadow drop them on a random Tuesday because Nintendo don't want to show people nothing no more. And if you're gonna blame leakers for that, well, well, there is a small rebuttal to that, and that is, you know, if they actually showed us stuff that people, you know, are looking forward to, then, you know, they wouldn't have to worry about leakers leaking everything. Dang, I messed up. They wouldn't have to worry about that. There is some good stuff, like Galaxy 2. I'm down for Galaxy 2. I have not played Galaxy 2 in literal years, so I'm down to purchase that and play it again. I will probably play it on stream. Who knows, I might do that game in one stream. And no, I'm not getting the bundle because I have 3D All-Stars. It'll be quite dumb of me to buy the bundle when I have 3D All-Stars. So I'm just buying Galaxy 2 separately. But honestly, outside of Galaxy 2, I really don't got nothing else. Don't care about Yoshi, don't care about tennis, even though low-key we should have got baseball. Then again, at the same time, I don't know if I really want them to do baseball because, like, they botched all the other sports. Might as well just leave baseball where it is. Mario Baseball is clearly the forgotten child of all the sports games. They don't mess with baseball no more. They fumble strikers so bad. It's not really the fact that they fumbled it. It's just like all the. Can I break this, please? All the sports games that they do nowadays is just like there's just no content in them. There's just nothing to do in them. Oh my god, actually that's the Forbidden Woods. Let's go. Alright, this is good. This is good stuff. Hopefully everything I need is in here. Yeah, but as I would say, like, it's not that they fumbled them. Okay, well they did, but it's just like the sports games that they do nowadays, there's just nothing to do in them. Like, at all. There's just nothing to do. Either you play the single player or you play online. That's it. There's just nothing. And then, for some reason, with all their multiplayer games, they, like, take forever to give content updates and introduce new stuff into the game. To the point where everybody's moved on from the game already. Like, I don't know, I don't understand why, for some reason, with their multiplayer games, they take forever to do updates and put in new content. When I say all the multiplayer games, yes, I mean all of them. Like, legit, all Nintendo multiplayer games are, like, cursed to just, for some reason, just get no content updates for, like, months. And then, randomly, they want to do a content update, like, people still give a crap about the game, and when that's not the case. Yeah, they got too much other things to worry about now. Movies, theme parks. Which, I mean, those things are not bad. It's not bad by any means, but it's just like... It's just not really things that I feel like the average person is looking forward to, you know? Like, everybody knows Nintendo. Everybody knows Nintendo because of, you know, their presence within their video game world. What's up, Loyal? So, it's like, I feel like more people would rather want more quality games from Nintendo instead of having theme parks or movies to watch eventually. Like, yeah, Galaxy Movie is cool. Galaxy Movie is cool, and we're definitely gonna go watch it when it comes out. But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, I watched the movie. GG on that. That's like a one-time thing. Theme park, probably a one-time thing, and then like we go to it again like months later. But you know, that's not something that I consume on a daily basis. You know, more people consume their video games on a daily basis. So when the video games are just being half-assed, that's why people have a problem. There was a time where Microsoft wanted to buy Nintendo, and to be honest, they would be doing the exact same things that Nintendo is doing now, but worse. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like not all their games are half-assed by any means, but when it comes to the games that matter the most, they are half-assed. Especially when the world is in more of a, you know, online focused. Especially when the world is in more of an online-focused state, you know what I mean? Like, the average person is obviously spending their time online more than, you know, than anything else, on average. What the heck happened to my fire arrow? Oh, right. For some reason, their hitbox is already there, and that's stupid. Online gameplay is a must nowadays, but you have to make it fun. Exactly. Like at the end of the day, all these games, you know, the longevity of these games solely depend on, you know, how fun the online is. And when it's not fun, then it's like, well, issue is, I don't know if Crossroads is gonna sell millions like World did. Ooh. Like, yeah, it's gonna sell millions, but it's not gonna sell like Mario Kart World will. It just won't happen. It won't happen, and it will never happen. Unfortunately. Oh no, I definitely agree with you. It definitely does deserve to sell better than World. Because I hate that so much. Because like Crossroads just has everything that World doesn't at the moment. Like obviously Mario Kart World's gonna eventually get the things that it's missing. it's gonna get the things that it's missing. Like World will get those updates, and it will be a better game at the end of the day. But Nintendo's issue is they like I keep calling it. I said this on a stream before, but like I keep calling it. Nintendo's issue is they just want to rinse and repeat and drip feed the same content on their games over and over and over again. For some reason, they want to take away content that was in previous games and then re-add them into the newest games like there's something new. Like that's stupid. That is really, really dumb. That is really, really dumb, and it feels like it is definitely just a lazy way to just reuse content when said content should already be present in the newest entry of the game, and then they should come up with the newer ideas. They have a more powerful Switch. They have a more powerful Switch, and yet they rather recycle and re-add 200cc and mark it as something new instead of come up with something completely new. Now, I'm not saying they won't come up with something completely new. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they won't come up with something completely new. I'm pretty sure they will down the road, but that's just it. That's just it. That's the point. Down the road they will. But why not, you know, why not soon? Why recycle 200cc when, you know, 200cc should have been in the game already. 200cc should have been the unlockable, you know, cup for beating all the Grand Prix and doing, you know, all the stuff in, you know, in free roam. Couldn't think of the word free roam for a second. Like 200cc should have been the unlockable. 200cc advertised as new. To be honest, I would say 200cc would still relatively be advertised as new because, not everybody got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you know. And, you know, the world evolves every day, you know. There's still gonna be, excuse me. There's still gonna be plenty of people out there in the world who's never played Mario Kart 8, who's never experienced, 200cc and all that jazz. So, 200cc being the unlockable cup for, Mario Kart World, that would have been cool. It would have been. I believe it would have been cool if that was the unlockable cup instead of Mirror, because unlocking Mirror for doing all the Grand Prix is getting old at this point. Like, they just need to just have Mirror already be unlocked from the get-go in Mario Kart games now. There's no reason why we've been playing, since Mario Kart 64, and unlocking Mirror mode is still... And unlocking Mirror is still the... Is still the unlockable cup for beating all the Grand Prix. Like, I don't care about that no more. If it was 200cc, I would have been fine with that. I really would have been. I would have been fine with that. But like, nobody gives a crap about Mirror anymore. Nobody cares about Mirror no more. Yeah, it's not even practical either. It doesn't even pop up in It doesn't even pop up in, world rides and everything, because, they don't want things to be hard for all the little Timmies that play the game. Okay, when people actively refuse to play Mirror, exactly. Mario Kart 8 2MC was kind of bad. Tracks were not designed for it at all. It was a free update, I guess. So here's the funny thing, actually, about 200cc and Mario Kart 8. 200cc and Mario Kart 8 was not actually 200cc. It was more like 250 because Nintendo programmed it wrong. 200cc was actually fake in Mario Kart 8 because it was actually faster than intended. It was, yes. Yes, I'm dead serious. A Twitter account called Super Mario Broth. I think it's what they're called. Like, made a tweet about it one day. And they said that, yeah, people like data mine the game or something like that, and they figured out that 200cc was not actually 200cc. It was actually like you would legitimately call it like 250cc because it was faster than intended, and nobody never knew. That's why it made a lot more sense. I can't leave pump. That's why it made a lot more sense when the tracks in Mario Kart 8 did not feel designed for 200cc. Because it was just way too fast. Now, some tracks were fine. Some of them were, but majority of them was not. But now you have Mario Kart World, bigger tracks, to an extent, bigger tracks. You got intermissions, you know, big open road, and yet, guess what's not in the game? $0. Like, yet we finally have things that's designed for 200cc, yet it's not in the game. Also, there was absolutely nothing in here. Oh my god, dude. What is this seed? The seed sucks. The seed sucks so bad. So absolutely nothing in Wind. No, actually there was Din's Pearl. So there was that, I guess. But absolutely nothing in Forbidden Woods at all. Like, what is going on? But yeah. But yeah, man, it's just like the whole recycling content is just so lame from Nintendo. It really is. Should have Loki opened the pot. That's okay. Yeah, it's fine. Have Mirror Shield. Mirror Shield, but only Hero Sword. I don't have power bracelets. Oh my god. I should have opened the pot. I still haven't gone to go take out Calademos. Alright, let me go open the pot really quick. Dude, I can't with this seed, dude. This seed is legitimately worse than the other one. Oh my god. Okay, fine, I'll burn it. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second. Oh my god. My nose is killing me, man, with these weather changes. It's gonna be like that for a while. COD used to be so much fun, now it's basically as repetitive as Mario Kart. It's because COD's getting old. COD's just getting old, man. Like, you can only do the same thing for so long. You can only do the same thing for so long. But see, the thing is though, in Nintendo's case, at least they come up with creative ways. Usually, they come up with creative ways to make, you know, all the same games feel different. Usually they come up with new creative ways to make things feel different. I don't give a crap about I don't give a crap about Nuketown. I also don't care how many times they're gonna remix Nuketown. It's still the same map. Still the same map, same type of guns, same everything. That's why I quit playing COD. I played COD back in the day, but all I really cared for was the multiplayer. I didn't care about the campaigns. And that's why that game series fell off for me very quickly. I have not bought a COD game past Advanced Warfare. Or was it Black Ops 3? I forgot which one came first. Yeah. Advanced Warfare first? Okay, then past Black Ops 3. I got Black Ops 3 all the way back on my original 360 at the time. Beautiful. Alright. 4 hours in. And I've finally taken out Caladenos because honestly, I just had, if that's Earth God's lyric, I'm gonna scream. I just had no reason to come over here until I found Spoil's bag. Oh boy. Am I getting Big Q chest trolled again? Am I seriously being Big Q trolled again right now? Please. Please tell me that's a lie. I gotta go back over there and win Temple. Good times, but unfortunately, the world revolves around money too dang hard, so all these companies gotta take the fun out of everything. $39 arrows, that's more than enough. Yeah, I also have to pay for said fun. I mean, at the very least, it's not expensive, but still. Dang, really? I never hit that eye. Oop. I should be fine though. That was actually the last cycle before I got sucked up, so that was clutch. Ever say something you need to get back into? Highest difficulty with friends. Left 4 Dead is timeless. Even I still go back to that game every now and then in current year. It is a very fun and timeless co-op game. Especially when you group up with people that like know how to play the game really well. And everybody just speed runs through the levels. Man, that's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, Left 4 Dead still has a troll problem though. That's honestly kind of crazy I've not found another sword at all. Yeah, I can't really fix that, I know. Oh no, is this one of the seeds where I'm getting Shark Island trolled too? Dude, this seed just sucks everywhere. This seed clearly just wanted me to do like all the lawn checks. I'm pretty sure bombs is in the mail. Gotta play Sucker Passing again because Oscar's Girl for it takes forever. Ah yes, of course. Yeah, that's my own fault. But I say that's my own fault, but like I said earlier, I had no reason to go back to Dragon Roost. Like, I had no reason to go back there. For like the longest time. Oh, what am I doing? I need to go, I just had no reason to go back to Dragon Roost for the longest time, man. Like, the only time I needed to go back was for Hoskett, but I didn't find Spoils Bag for like 3 hours, I think. Yeah, this siege just sucks. Like, all the items that I needed are just not streamlined. They just wasn't streamlined. They're kind of just put all over the place. Put in side quest chains. You watched someone else do Wind Waker Rando. Her mind was blown when I brought up the fact that Boomerang could destroy cannons. Oh my god! This is Suki. Hi Suki. I already had bait. How are you, Suki? You know what? Fuck this game. You know what? I hate this game. What do you mean I find a second sword, power bracelets, and bombs right next to each other? What do you mean I just do that? What, am I gonna find Earth God's lyric on the ferry too? Is that what's gonna happen here? If I find Earth God's lyric, I might legit quit. I'd be like, you know what? You can have this one, game. You can have it. You can have that one. If I legit find Earth God's lyric, I'll quit, and this will be like the shortest stream ever for me. Suki, in case you can't hear from the tone of my voice, I'm suffering. But I hope your day is going well, Suki. And I hope you're having a good day at work, if you're at work. Bro, all because I just did not go back to Dragon Roost and turn in golden feathers. Hold on, I need to go back to my previous VOD and see when I found Spoils Bag and Grappling Hook. Hold on, I need to go back and look really fast. But before I progress this cutscene, let me go back and look really fast. Let's put it over here. I need to go back and look. Booby's bad luck streak does continue. This is yet another bad seed. Oops, I clicked on the current VOD. Hold on, I just want to know. When did I find Spoils Bag and Grappling Hook? So let's see. So I found Grappling Hook. So Grappling Hook was on Cyclos, which required bow. So I found Grappling Hook 2 hours in. When did I get bow? Let's see. I got bow. Oh, I got bow on the 3 platforms on 7-star. No, I didn't. It was in here. It was on the Crescent. It was on the Crescent submarine, okay? And that was an hour and a half in. Okay, so hour and a half for a bow. Then 2 hours. 2 hours into the run for Grappling Hook. So when did I find Spoils Bag? Spoils Bag. When did I find Spoils Bag? Okay, here we go. Spoils Bag was on Paw Print. It was on Scale the Wall, which was 2.5 hours in. And I barely had any golden feathers at the time. I think I grinded them at some point. Yeah, I did grind them like a little bit afterwards, but like I just had no reason to come back to. Well, I guess there was Hoskett, but then I found Wind Temple. I wasted my time in Wind Temple. You know what? It was honestly a combination of a lot of things. It's my fault. It's the game's fault. It's everybody's fault. And now I'm gonna cry when I pull Earth God's lyric right here. Okay, it wasn't Earth God's lyric. Oh my god, this seed. Best moment on Twitch that not happened. It did not, no. Oh, I don't even want to do this, but at the same time, I have Elixir Supermassive Saurus. It's actually not that bad. Yeah, no way I was gonna finish this in one stream last stream. I was already streaming for 4 hours at that point, and I was like nowhere near close to being done. I didn't even have a sword upgrade. I didn't have a sword upgrade, I didn't have bombs, didn't have power bracelet, didn't have Earth God's lyric, no nothing. And I still don't have Earth God's lyric, so who the frick knows where that is? Because that's legitimately the last thing I need. I was really hoping this seed would be a tad bit better than the first one. I was really due, because my plan was like I do this seed in one stream. Then if I did that, I would play Ocarina of Time Randomizer today, because I haven't done Ocarina of Time Randomizer in forever. And then I would have finished the Mario 64 ROM hack that I started. But that ROM hack has over 100 stars. So that's probably gonna take me like 2 streams, because I only got like 20 something the first time. The first day I streamed it. So instead of Ocarina of Time tomorrow, I'm probably just gonna be streaming Mario 64 the next 2 streams. And then after that is when I'm gonna start up on playing a Sonic game to get into the mood for Crossworld. But the way I want to do that game is it's gonna take me 4 streams to do it. The way I have it set up, or the way I want to do it, it's gonna take me 4 streams. Yeah, I thought I was gonna play the demo, but to be honest, I'm probably not. I'm probably just gonna skip out on it. It only has 1 Grand Prix and then just time trials. Like I'll still get it, but I'm probably not gonna play it on stream like I thought I was going to. I might have potentially had to do this. Yeah, it still lets us mess with gadgets, but I'm pretty sure it's probably all the gadgets that we already had in the ONT, so it's probably not going to be any different gadgets or anything at all. It said like 20-something gadgets, but as I just said, it's probably all the same ones that we already had access to during the network test. And then for some reason the demo only has Sonic, Tails, Amy, and Knuckles that you can play as. I don't know why they went that route. And then only one Grand Prix. So it's just gonna be the same one Grand Prix you was only able to do in the network test. And then time trials. Like, I definitely would have been... I would have been more happier with it if we was able to play in Race Park. Or at least see what Race Park has to offer. Like, see the modes that you can do in it. How the heck did I just target this cannon before? Oh, that's why. I'm half tempted to look at the log. Because I kind of don't want to play this scene no more. Or as you're scrambling for a new and fun game to play. We got one more week, Fusion. One more week. You gotta stay strong. We got one more week. And then we can have fun in a racing game again. Got sex on the other day? Let's go, actually. Been hearing good things about it. Honestly, just bow. That's all I really need. Game lag almost messed me up there. Also gave me major Mario Kart Wii vibes. Yeah. Felt nice just to get online and play. Exactly. That's how it should be. What? I was supposed to deflect that. I had mirror shield. Excuse me? I'm actually dead serious. I might look at the log. I really don't want to play anymore. It's just a huge feels bad moment when you get just 2 bad seeds in a row. That take forever to finish. Oh. I'll just miss one. They just say, oh, yes they did. They say, oh, Link's here? Bet. And then they say, that's in the pillar. And then they say, oh, a bajillion more times as they're about to explode. Don't need those anymore. You hereby give your fox a blessing and say, heck you seed, if you're not having fun with it anymore. I am not. Low-key, I am not having fun with this seed anymore. The way this scene was laid out was low-key annoying. Like, to be honest, my suffering is only because I didn't go to Dragon Roost and turn in Golden Feathers. I got distracted by everything else. So therefore, it's my fault. Mostly. But yeah. Low-key, I'm not having fun with it anymore. And once again, it kind of just sucks to have 2 bad seeds in a row. Kind of makes you feel bad a little bit. At least for me, it does. Ow. It's just like I'm not having fun with it anymore, and now I've reached the point in the Wind Waker Rando where it's going to take forever to find the last couple of items I need to beat the game. Because I just have no clue where it is. It's still my most enjoyed rando, though. I still enjoy this rando. Still enjoy this rando, and it will still be my most played one. But it do be rough. It do be rough. How the heck did that miss? It do be rough sometimes. It really does. Wind Waker rando is can sometimes be a very slow jog if you get really unlucky. Get really unlucky and just have a bad layout. The duality of randos. Exactly. And at the end of the day, you actually can't be too mad because, you know, this is what you signed up for. You play a randomizer, this is exactly what you're signing up for. So you really can't be too mad at it. Which I'm not. I'm not mad. It's more like I'm just annoyed. I'm not mad. I'm just annoyed. It's like I see where your last location an important item. Yeah, for the most part. Like most of the good item wasn't like very last location, but it's definitely come to that point a couple of times, or close to that point. Yeah. Yo, these battleships are just somehow always on point. Like, Earth God's Lyric is probably in Earth Temple. I can do things in there now. Well, I can do a couple of things, I guess. Might not be worth it to go back, though. Well, it's worth it to go back to Earth Temple now. Once I find Earth God's Lyric, so I can get my last sword. I also still gotta find light arrows. And I have not found light arrows yet, so guess what? I'm at the mercy of getting a vanilla light arrow right now. Yes, vanilla light arrows. That would, if I do end up getting vanilla light arrows, that would be my 3rd time getting vanilla light arrows. Because I've gotten vanilla light arrows twice before. So not only do I have an atrocious seed, I also get vanilla light arrowed. Which would just be the icing on top of the cake. Yeah, no strawberry light arrows. This is a cool Phantom Cannon color, by the way. That's fine. Let's see. FF Boss Store does lead to Dragon Roost Cavern, and I can go in there to get the remaining Tingle chests. Is that worth it, though? I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it to go all that way. Might as well. The Hero Time defeated me with a bottle, but I'm sure this incarnation of Lee doesn't have such a pulls out a bottle. You know, honestly, they left that mechanic in. It's probably a reference to Ocarina of Time, though. They probably left that in on purpose. As like a reference. But this time is either... Now here's the funny thing. You either defeat him with the bottle, or you defeat him by using the bottle to drink Grandma's soup to become more powerful. And just annihilate him in like 10 seconds. So therefore, theoretically, he loses to Grandma. Grandma defeated Phantom Ganon. Grandma for the win. Soup in the chat. We love Grandma's soup. Screw it, I'm checking these. Why does it say I can't get over here? It's gotta need, what, 4 keys? Oh, look, the other wallet. Oh, okay, so I made it. I mean, yeah, I might as well check these. It's really quick. Yeah, money that I don't need anymore. That's another thing with this seed. Money didn't really matter this seed at all. There was nothing on auction. There was nothing on Beetle, of course. Oh, there's a Hurricane Spin. Cool, I get to go defeat Jahala now. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do like this. That's actually cool. God, does Jahala have Earth God's lyric? Yeah, late. It's okay. Okay, never mind. That was cooler. What am I doing? Going to Star Island. That's where I'm going. Also, thank you for the pet, Suki. I forgot to say that earlier. Is there a mailbox? No, it's not. Not a mailbox on here. What's the last thing at Windfall? That I could not do before. Honestly, not gonna lie, I probably will find Earth God's lyric and get the last sword and light arrows, and then I'm probably just gonna quit. I don't feel like finishing the game. But I will at least obtain everything to beat the game. That's at the very least finishing the game in my book. It will still count. You guys can agree with that, right? Like, at least be in item go mode, or get to go mode first, and then, you know, that's fine. Wow. What's the last thing I went for? Oh, yeah, that. I'm Canadian, what do I know? And boy tried to attack me again? Bro, what's wrong with you? I'm trying to bait y'all to come closer together. It's like in a spin attack. But he's not falling for it. Got the Mark Hurricane spin. Dude, this is about to be another seed where I don't find Telescope. I need to finish quick before Zelda comes in here. Yeah, putting Hero's Charm at the bottom of what do they call the Cave of Ordeals in this game? What do they call it? Savage Labyrinth, right. I forgot about that for a second. Yeah, they put it at the end of Savage Labyrinth if you do all 50 floors. Why exactly? No clue. But they did. Alright, Beetle's letter. Middle finger beetle. The very end of Wind Waker as well. The very end of Wind Waker? What do you mean? Oh, because doing the Triforce quest is at the very end. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they moved it. Don't know. You know what's crazy, actually? I'm legit almost done with every single Great Sea check, and I'm literally only down the dungeons. And I'm gonna be frank, I really do not want to go through Tower of the Gods to find one item that will help me progress. Oh no, Tower of the Gods is junk. I already know that. So I just gotta run straight through it. I guess. It will still take a little bit, though. Whoopee, I got paid $200 by some... Got paid $200 because somebody got yelled at by an old man. I thought that heart piece was not a good enough reward at the end, but like the hero charm also is not this worth it. They wanted to make the heart piece easier to obtain. That's why. Because if you know anything from Nintendo, is that they gotta babyfy everything whenever they remake a game or port it to a to the current gen console. They gotta babyfy it and make it easier. Now, to be fair, it was a very welcoming decision for them to make the Tingle quest easier because frick that one. Frick the Triforce Hunt quest at the end of the game. So I'm glad they made it easier in HD. But they could have kept the heart piece the same in Savage Labyrinth. They could have kept it the same. Because at least heart piece is a little bit more rewarding than seeing HP bars. They should have had a Miiverse stamp at the end. That also would have been just as rewarding, actually. Alright, tell you what. I'm gonna check out Bomb Isle, because it's literally the last Great Sea check. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's literally the last one. And if it's nothing good, I'm literally just gonna look through the log to see what I have to do in order to... Well, not in order to finish, but... just to see what else the game has in store for me. Because I'm just done, to be honest. Normally don't reach this point, but like I said, this seed was kind of annoying. And it took me 40 minutes to finally get bombs, power bracelets. And I still don't have Earth God's Lyric. So it's probably in a dungeon somewhere. It's probably an Earth Temple. But I probably needed power bracelets in order to get it. Or I'm getting trolled by the big key chest in Wind Temple again. One of the two. You want to experience doing 30 hours of an OT MMC and then figuring out it was impossible at the very end? Yeah, you can definitely have fun with that. I would not reach 30 hours, I would have been giving up. I get the strangest feeling this is not going to be anything good. It just won't. It was not. I would have laughed if it was light arrows, though. I would have laughed if it was light arrows. Alright, I'm officially done with this seed. I don't want to finish it no more. So let's see. Let's see how bad it was. You know what? Let me put this on so that way we're just not listening to ambience. Give me a sec. Here, we can listen to Pokemon music. While we look through the log. So let's see how bad this was. First of all, let's see how many spheres this was. 10 sphere playthrough. The 11th sphere is telling me to defeat Godon for some reason, but I don't have to do that. Okay, so Light Arrows was in Earth Temple. So Earth Temple was the answer. Light Arrows, and my last sword was at the end of Earth Temple. So 100% Earth God's Lyric was just hard required. Because Light Arrows was in the mini mirrors room, and then the sword we already knew was in the big key chest. This is why I hate Earth Temple. In a randomizer, at least. Alright. And Earth God's Lyric was in Wind Temple. But because I never went and turned in my feathers to Hoskett, and then received Hoskett's girlfriend's letter to get power bracelets, and then get bombs on Outset, I didn't have bombs to unlock the Tingle chest in Wind Temple. And the Wind Temple Tingle chest had Earth God's Lyric. So yeah. So really, I mean, again, really at the end of the day, it was more my fault, but as Suki said, that is the duality of Randomizer. The reason why I never went to Hoskett was because I was too busy doing everything else. I literally just went and did everything else. I said to simply just go turn in my spoils when I should have. I should have just turned in spoils, but I didn't. I turned in all the other spoils but Golden Feathers. Because I told myself that I wasn't gonna forget about Wind Temple entrance again, because lately I tend to forget about Wind Temple entrance when I have Hammer. Because like as soon as I get Hammer, I can go to Wind Temple entrance because I have the Wind Waker, right? But I keep on forgetting to do that, and then I told myself this time that I'm not gonna forget, and I didn't. And then I got distracted by doing all the stupid shenanigans in Wind Temple, which of course led to just me wasting a bunch of time because there was literally nothing in Wind Temple at all but Earth God's Lyric, but it was in the Tingle chest. It could have been anywhere else, but it was in the Tingle chest, and I didn't have bombs for 5 hours. We got a Bright Side Tingle Tuner. Oh yeah, speaking of that, actually, I need to find out where Telescope was. Where was Telescope? Telescope was 15 blue chew jellies. Yeah. Dude, I don't know what's going on, but lately the randomizer just has a personal vendetta against Telescope. Like, It's been putting telescope in places that I'm just never gonna think to look. It's either a sunken treasure, or it's on 15 blue chews, you know? It's just always on something that's not in my settings. I don't know what's going on, but this is like the third scene in a row where telescope is just in a location I'm never gonna think about. Kind of funny, honestly. Alright. But, that's enough for me. I apologize. I apologize for the low energy stream. I was a little bit hopeful that maybe I would just find everything kind of quickly. But no, that was not the case. It took me like 40 minutes to finally get something. And then at that point I was already like, you know what? I don't care anymore. So let's see who to raid. Boy, I sure do love checking the Zelda tab, and like the first couple of streams are not playing Zelda games. That's funny. Do 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 do. Got PMD music though. You know what? This person's playing Wind Waker Rando. And they have their title as does the Master Sword even exist? Oh, they already found it though. But I guess they were struggling to find the Master Sword. But sure, let's go raid them. They're also playing as the Medley skin. So let's go raid them. So once again, sorry for the lower energy stream, but even I have my limits, you know. And my limit is pretty high. I'm generally very, very patient, and my limit is not normally reached, but sometimes it do be like that. You want your non-existent money back? Give me a sec. You should have got your money back. Yeah, the Foxo can only silly so much. Hey, I may have low energy, but I can still be in a humorous mood. But yeah. Alright, for the last time, sorry again for the low energy stream. I normally do not DNF seeds. But like I said, this one is just kind of taking the cake here. Hey, at the very least I didn't have to go to Tower of the Gods for anything. That's cool, I guess. And I didn't get Vanilla Light Arrowed, so I guess that's another bullet dodged, but I genuinely don't feel like finishing, so I don't feel like having to go all the way to Wind Temple just to get Earth God's Lyric, and then I gotta go, well, not all the way through Earth Temple, no, yeah, I gotta go all the way through Earth Temple just to get my last sword and light arrows, and then I gotta go defeat Pup again, and then again, it's just whatever. It's just whatevs. But appreciate everybody coming by to the stream today. If you chatted, thank you. If you lurked, thank you as well. Tomorrow is going to be Mario 64. Thank you for the pet, Suki. We're going to continue the ROM hack. So with that said, you have a good rest of your day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, / time zone, wherever you may live in the world. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye!